At the heart of all existence, beyond every boundary of space, time, and form, lies the profound and infinite principle known as the eternal all-none-one, or the EANO. The EANO is not an entity, being, or consciousness in the conventional sense. It is the pure essence of existence itself, absolute isness. Imagine an infinite ocean without shores, boundless in every dimension, untouched by any concept or limitation. This infinite ocean symbolizes Wuji, the primordial, undifferentiated state of pure awareness, limitless potentiality, and infinite possibility, existing before any concept of duality or differentiation arises. The EANO, as source consciousness, is the fundamental and eternal ground state from which all manifestation emerges, and into which all forms ultimately dissolve. It is eternal, existing beyond linear time, beyond any beginning or end. The EANO is infinite, without boundaries or limits, encompassing all that has ever existed, currently exists, and could ever potentially exist. As all, it signifies the totality of everything. No phenomenon or entity exists outside its boundless presence. As none, it transcends any particular manifestation or identity, untouched and unchanged by the countless transient phenomena arising within it. And as one, it represents an indivisible unity from which infinite differentiation unfolds, akin to the philosophical and mathematical notion of zero, an absolute singularity of infinite potential from which infinite diversity emerges. From the infinite stillness of the EANO emerges the initial subtle impulse of awareness, giving rise to differentiation and initiating the dream, the experiential reality known as the construct of consciousness. This dream serves as both the framework and the expression through which consciousness manifests and explores itself. It is an infinite, dynamic canvas that consciousness uses to experience the vast richness of existence. Within this dream, individuated aspects of source consciousness, IASCs, emerge as localized points of awareness. Each IASC is unique in its subjective experience, yet fundamentally inseparable from the infinite ocean of the EANO itself. Among these is the primary dreamer, the IASC prime, orchestrating the foundational themes and collective experiences, while countless other IASCs engage in co-creating, exploring, and manifesting within the infinite possibilities of existence. The interconnectedness of all IASCs and their inseparable unity with the EANO is profoundly illustrated by the ancient metaphor of Indra's net, a vast and infinite network of reflective jewels, each jewel perfectly mirroring every other jewel endlessly. This powerful imagery aligns remarkably with modern scientific insights, particularly quantum physics, emphasizing phenomena such as entanglement and non-locality, demonstrating that reality is inherently holographic and deeply interconnected. The EANO, being pure isness, remains untouched by the infinite forms arising within it. It is the ultimate observer, yet paradoxically devoid of any active observation, beyond perception, beyond intention, beyond any action or reaction. It simply is. Within its infinite field of potentiality, perception and intent become the active tools employed by IASCs to shape their experiential realities. Through perception, potential becomes actualized experience, guided and directed by the intent within each individuated consciousness. Understanding the EANO as the absolute foundational reality brings forth profound ethical implications. Realizing that all consciousness is intrinsically interconnected within this infinite ocean encourages compassion, empathy, and an intrinsic sense of universal responsibility. Recognizing the unity of existence leads to a transformative ethical stance, inherently advocating for the harmonious well-being of all forms of consciousness. Ultimately, the EANO represents the deepest truth of existence, pure, undifferentiated awareness. It is the eternal context and the boundless container of all realities, the unchanging essence behind all changes, and the infinite potentiality from which every experience unfolds and to which every manifestation returns. The EANO invites us to recognize our intrinsic unity, urging a collective awakening to the profound interconnectedness and ultimate unity underlying all experiential existence.